If you have your sun, moon, or rising in Cancer, Libra, Aries, or Capricorn, this is what's coming for you July 2026. Aries, July 4th, expect some sudden, bold news. This can be a really great offer, but it can also be a very challenging conversation that it can be quite difficult to navigate just because of the pure abruptness. Just be aware with Mars now supercharging your house of communication that words are supercharged. So even your words carry more weight. Like your words are literally lethal weapons. If you have been waiting for your lucky break, it is going to come this month, and it is going to come the second half of July. There is so many lucky aspects happening because we have the slow moving bodies in the zodiac. So Uranus, Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune, and Pluto, all of them are creating a basket of lucky opportunity, and Saturn is harmoniously aspected in your sign. So finally, things are happening easily for you. You're not having to work as hard for them. July brings intense introspection because Neptune will station retrograde in your sign, and you're going to have extreme clarity over your self-image and how your energy is being presented to the rest of the world, and how it's either bringing you abundance or the opposite. For some of you that have a side hustle or a passion project, that is about to become a full-time income, something that you have been working on quietly behind the scenes, something that just gives you a small amount of joy, could now be your main source of bread. I do think around the 20th, 21st, someone is going to invest in you. Someone is going to make a big agreement, one of the biggest, and I think they believe in you more than you believe in you. There is a lot coming back for review with home and family, extended family members, even something to do that like it went silent and now it's like it's not silent anymore, it's loud, and that's Mercury retrograde. But that is going to come to a peak on July 23rd. You're going to get the clarity around that, and you're going to have some important discussions, and there will be a beautiful reconnection there. Some Aries will be expanding their family, expanding their home, relocating, and Saturn will actually station retrograde this month. So for you, it's like, where have you built structures that are too rigid? Where haven't you built enough structures? And where do you intend to keep building? Because Saturn wants you to earn and work hard. So it's like, it has to be worth your time, energy, and resources. The full moon, the end of the month, is bringing extreme clarity around your friends, groups, organizations. It's very public, it's very visible. New audiences are coming in, you're attracting the masses, and they are supporting your business like never before. The one thing I will warn you though is your ruler Mars will be in Gemini, and so like you just got to watch what you say, basically, because it could land you in a lot of trouble. It could land you some great opportunities too. It can be you, like, you're basically on your debate game. You're very much like ready to argue this month, but make it work for you, Aries. Cancer, this month you're a bit mentally restless, but you're going to have some extreme mental breakthroughs, and hidden breakthroughs are coming to surface. Like, this is the month where you have extreme clarity over your whole life. Jupiter is now in your income house, which means that you're about to expand dramatically your bank account. But with Jupiter opposite Pluto in the 8th house, just be careful about spending money, going into debt unnecessarily because you're feeling very ambitious. It's basically asking, right, Mercury retrograde is asking you to take review of where you're like expelling your energy, because if that spills into the 2nd house, right, that means that things can be overspent, overlooked, especially because Jupiter expands dramatically and opposite Pluto. It's like the competitiveness and the hunger for expanding that money and that bank account and what you own and what you possess is going to be urgent. So I just think, just be careful and be mindful of your energy about how it's landing. It can be one of the best money periods of your life if you work it right. Neptune is going to station retrograde. Where have you been delusional in your career? And where do you need to straighten up, basically? Where do you need to set a new path and realistic goals? Venus is going to enter Virgo this month, and that is putting love into your words and what you say. Like, basically, you're going to have a lot of influence and persuasion around your community, your friends, all the agreements that you make with people. Mid-month, we have a new moon in your sign, which is your annual reset. And this new moon is conjunct Mercury retrograde square Saturn. So this is complete rebirth for you. You're letting go of an old identity and you are moving towards something that you're a bit uncomfortable with, but you are ready for it, Cancer. I do think that you're going to make one of the biggest agreements of your life when it comes to shared finances, passive income, around July 20th. Just saying. The end of the month is where you're going to see that peak financial expansion. You're going to see your hard works pay off. It's going to be excellent for you. The full moon in Aquarius is lighting up those passive income and those multiple income streams. Capricorn, forget the daily routine. We're starting over. There's a whole new structure here, a whole new 9 to 5. Fuck what you know, because that is just, it doesn't work no more. It's outdated, okay? It's too traditional. Times have moved on. We're in 2026. This month, you're breaking free from limiting habits, even like habits that you're not even aware of that are limiting you. They're coming to the surface so that you can break free. And this is an expansive lifestyle that's coming to the surface now. The fog is going to lift under your roof, basically. Neptune is going to station retrograde. You're going to see the unseen at home, in your family space, with family members. The secrets are surfacing, and you're finding clarity on what home truly means to you and what joy that actually you need to bring back into your inner world to make it worthwhile. You might find you get a job opportunity overseas, you start a new school project or some sort of new curriculum that is going to give you the tools necessary to get the career and the public reputation you desire. When Venus enters Virgo July 9th, you could find an opportunity overseas. This is literally helping you understand how to make money on the broader scheme of things, not so like in your like what you do, your mundane, like just let's just clock things over. Like Venus entering this house is expanding your horizons. It's making you think outside the box, and it's going to help you create new services that is literally going to expand your world, so you're not so restricted and poor for time as well. Like you're able to do more because you're awakening those abilities about what you're learning. The new moon is asking you to start a new relationship within an existing relationship. So some of you might start a new relationship, but basically set intentions about who you want to walk beside. Once the sun conjuncts Jupiter, oh my god, like you could clear years of debt basically, and this is immense for your personal income, your passive income. Like it is expanding, Capricorn. Oh my god, I'm actually so happy for you. Like your investments are going to pay off, all of the things, okay? So just expect that income to come in the second half of the month. Saturn is going to station retrograde in your 4th house. You need to look at your personal responsibilities at home. You need to review family patterns, ancestral patterns. Like, are you holding them? Are you carrying like trauma from like different timelines within your like bloodline basically, and how do you need to expel that? But really, Saturn here is asking you to get serious about your roots. You're about to commit to something absolutely massive, and you've got to be ready for it. The full moon at the end of the month is you getting a massive increase of confidence, self-esteem, all of the things. Your hard work is going to pay off. Your personal income will increase, but I do think that you had to go through some sort of like healing process, which is quite challenging. But what that is doing is creating more room for abundance. So there is a deep emotional like exorcism to this basically, but you will be better by the end of it, and your bank account will be nice and full. Good luck, Capricorn. Libra, a long distance communication is going to change everything. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity that is going to expand you globally. Mid-month, you're reviewing all your partnerships. Where have you been over giving? Where have they been taking, or vice versa? Where do you need to create equilibrium? You're getting a huge awakening around what people are taking advantage and what people are contributing to your well-being. This is also the month where you reach peak popularity, big new audiences, fame, recognition. Like I hope you're ready to be in the limelight, Libra, because it's happening. Something that you do, create or say will go extremely viral. Like this is massive for you. Like I am actually really happy for you, but like bare minimum, you're getting a lot of supporters to come in and support your business or whatever it is that you're publicly known for. You're also taking time behind the scenes to relax, recharge, and basically, because Venus there is helping you recharge what your soul needs, and there is some intimate experiences happening for you behind the scenes with someone, and someone could actually come to you for help or just expel all their secrets. And if you're interested in working one-on-one with me in person in the heart of Bali Ubud, January 2027, there are a few remaining spots left. This is a 4-day retreat. It is one of a kind where astrology is layered into a healing retreat. We look at 4 anchor points in your chart, your karma, what you need to release. If you're ready to reconnect with your soul, I highly recommend jumping on now while there's still space. Enjoy July, because it's a hell of a month.